Konnichiwa, y'all, and welcome to the Mr. Maple Show. I'm Matt. This is my brother, Tim. We got a rare tree you might not have ever even seen before. Let's talk about something new, Tim.
So y'all smash that like button because we're going to talk about a cool new plant. And if you like cool new plants, hit that like button. Guys, this is Acer palmatum X Mystic Jewel.
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation on what species this one is. Tim and I have a theory that it could be Acer olivieranum. You know, we go through a lot of Acer olivieranums with that Heat Seeker series, like Hot Blonde, Hot Sauce, Hot Tamale, and I would say that this one certainly gives me some Acer olivieranum hybrid vibes.
I mean, the leaf looks the most like Hot Blonde of almost any of the other trees that we grow here at Mr. Maple. This plant just puts on some amazing spring colors.
This one blew me away with the purples. You can get some lavender shades I haven't seen on anything else ever. Now, full disclosure, we haven't grown this one a long time here. It's a patented plant in Europe. It's very new to the United States. This is one of the first times it's ever been offered. We're going to offer it here on MrMaple.com. This one leaves out a lavender purple. Now, we're speculating that this one's going to be similar to Hot Blonde and work zone 6 through 9, but we haven't done a lot of testing on that, so you will be learning firsthand with us. I think this is a phenomenal plant, though. The colors blow me away. I mean, these colors are spectacular.
The spring color of flesh gives some unreal shades of lavender. One of the most lavender colors I've ever seen on a Japanese maple. Then you start getting some olive to yellow-green highlights throughout that leaf as it's coming through the veins. I mean, it really does look mystical when it does that. That's really where it gets the name of Mystic Jewel. I remember walking around and seeing Peter Van Risen, who was bringing this tree into the country, and we saw him at a trade show, and he was like, guys, check this out.
First name on it was Flame Queen. He did decide to go with Mystic Jewel, which I think is a better name overall. I think this tree kind of has that mystical quality to it. That purple hue is something spectacular. The fall colors have been really nice too. I've had yellows with splotches of red in it. I have had some crazy shades of yellow in this and heavy shades, so it can be something that's multicolored depending on the environment. I think if you're giving it some early morning sun, especially in that spring environment, you're gonna get some really weird shades of purple.
Now, the way it grows, this tree clearly is not just straight palmatum. I mean, what it's hybrid with, we're not 100% sure. We would guess Acer olivieranum, but
we're pretty good guessers.
We're pretty good guessers. And I would also say with this tree here, it's gonna want more sunlight. I mean, this is a tree that's gonna thrive in a little more sunlight situations. And this is a fast grower. I mean, there's very vigorous at a young age. We're expecting this to be about 12 to 15 feet in 10 years, growing a little more than a foot of growth per year. This tree just puts on the unreal colors. The summer flushes are happening right now. We're standing here and we're in August and late August. And what we're seeing here are those pink red flushes and purple red flushes coming all across this tree.
I even like this weird older color it gets, this blue-green emeraldy color. It's very funky. It is overall a tree that just keeps changing. I mean, the colors really amaze me. Again, I've had some bright yellow phases with red new growth. I've had some dark green phases with purple new growth. It just continues to change continuously. I think this is gonna make a really fun pairing with what we're doing here. Now, this one isn't part of our Heat Seeker series. Tim and I have a whole developed series of Acer olivieranum X's. I think this one's gonna match pretty well with some of those, though. I think this is gonna pair pretty well with your hot sauce, your hot tamale, your hot rod we've got coming, your hot chicken, and that Hot Blonde. Now, Hot Blonde is a perfect pairing with this, obviously, because that yellow contrast with that dark purple, man, you can really make some crazy shades. I don't know if you're a Lakers fan. We both went to WCU. They were purple and gold back in the day. You can make some amazing contrast with a Hot Blonde and these Mystic Jewels. I think that would be such a fun pairing in the garden, and I think the two trees would complement each other, but also grow in very similar conditions.
I'm standing right here with Summer Gold, and it even pairs pretty well with it. So you know Hot Blonde with a very similar foliage definitely would as well. Y'all, this is a cool new plant. Evaluate it with us, grow it out there, let us know how it's doing. We're super excited about bringing this tree online for one of the very first times. This tree is pretty cool, it's pretty different, and that's what I like about a lot of our selections. You want to have something that's truly unique and different, and this one really is.
Now again, we're going to try to put this one at zone 6 through 9. To be fair with you, we really don't know. I haven't grown this one 10 years. I haven't really evaluated a zone 5 environment. I haven't really even evaluated a zone 6 environment that long. We're zone 6B here. We had one of the mildest winters ever last year, so I wouldn't even count it the last 2 years. But we're going to see what this one does. I think it's going to be very comparable to that Heat Seeker series. And being an Acer olivieranum subspecies olivieranum hybrid is what we're guessing. And incredible heat tolerance. And I think it's going to have some just impeccable colors. Whatever you're pairing this one with, it's going to stand out in the garden and look incredible. Probably the most lavender tree I've ever seen. I mean, it almost gives you those Amagi Shiguri type vibes for purple.
It really can. Well, y'all, I hope we've enjoyed this cultivar highlight on Mystic Jewel. Acer palmatum X. Again, that X is a little bit of a question, probably Oliveranum. It's an awesome plant though, you should be growing.
Take care.
God bless.
Have a great day.